Well, welcome back to my little gardening show. I wanted to take you along
The process of seed saving?
this morning as I'm in the process of saving seeds from like our really good varieties. I don't know if you can see that real well. This is a brandywine tomato. Really nice. Now I've already had a couple whoppers like this one. So what we did was squeezed out the seeds, as we were cutting it up to eat it. Saved a couple slices, just like emptied the gel packs into a little jar like this. Made sure I got plenty of the liquid of the tomato in there as well. Then I put a piece of saran wrap and a rubber band over it, and then just let it sit for a couple days. I think this has actually been sitting for about almost a week. There's a nice little mold scum that's developed. This is kind of the wet method of saving seeds. So what I'm doing now is cleaning the seeds. They've gone through kind of a little bit of fermentation process there with that mold scum developing. It's supposedly supposed to inoculate the seeds with like beneficial microorganisms so that they're resistant to disease and stuff like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish cleaning these. To clean it's pretty easy. Basically you just fill it up with water slowly, and then you just kind of drain off all the mold scum and any of the dead seeds. Anything that's living will drop to the bottom. Anything that's dead will rise to the top because it's already starting to break down and there's gas in the cavity of the seed as it's breaking down. So everything that's dead or waste material would go to the top. Living stuff would be on the bottom. I give it a little bit to let everything kind of settle before I start draining. So I'm going to move it to a bigger jar just so I can get more water in there. You can kind of see everything kind of settling, hopefully. Basically, you keep doing this until the water's clear. See, it's getting clearer. By the end of it, it's pretty clear, and you can see all the seeds going to the bottom there. So then my next step is I get out the strainer, basically a sifter. Go ahead and dump everything on there, and then I'm going to spray these off real good. Once I've got that taken care of, I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to wipe the bottom of this to get most of the fluid, at least on the bottom, off. And there's our seeds, and then I'll plop those down on another paper towel. So I got my paper towel, just 2 sheets. Got my seeds. Just turn it over like that, and then just give it a good plop. And they fall right out onto the towel, most of them.
They look like the squash bug eggs.
Yeah, a little bit. So these are our pink brandywine. So what I'll do next is label that. I got a little Sharpie here. There's my pink brandywine seeds, and we'll leave these out on the counter for about a week, make sure they're nice and dry, and then we'll package them up in our seed saving envelopes. Alright, so I've got a counter here where we've got our different seeds so far. We just saved some from our ancient watermelon this morning. With the watermelon seeds and the curcubis, I do the dry method where basically you clean the seeds right away and then put them out on a towel to dry. With the tomato seeds, I'm doing the wet method, which I just showed you. So I've got a couple varieties that have been sitting out here for a little while. I've got a terracotta from Baker Creek. We got maybe two decent tomatoes off that this year. The rest didn't do so well for whatever reason. So I'll try them again one more time, and then if they don't do well, I probably won't grow that variety again. It's just not a good variety for our area. True black brandywine. I've been growing those for several years now, and they do pretty well in a northern climate. So what we're going to do is package these up. So I got, I think it's about 100 envelopes from Seed Savers Exchange. Seed Savers. And they've got kind of the glue stick so that you can open them and, you know, seal them and reopen them. Pretty nice envelope. I think I spent a couple dollars, maybe $5 to get 100 envelopes. So we're going to go ahead and label this. With the year. Now these might be a little stuck on here. Hopefully not too bad. I want to loosen them up.
Hey, there's your coffee.
What?
There's your coffee.
I think I got them mostly loosened up. You take the time to properly prepare your seeds, let them dry, and then store them in a dark, cool, controlled environment. They will last a really long time, maintain their viability. So that's that. Go ahead and seal them up. I'll get the other one ready, and then we'll put them down. We'll put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer, or refrigerator rather. All right, so the two that were ready to go, got them in a Ziploc bag. We're gonna take them down to the refrigerator with the rest of the seeds. All right, so we're at the refrigerator we have downstairs here. This is just an old icing container. We've had this for years now. Got it at the, I think, Kroger Bakery. I mean, a lot of times they're just throwing these away, and they're food grade sealed, so you can get these. And this is like I think a 1.5 gallon container. Fits perfect. I've got it filled with seeds from previous years. You know, like here's 2017. So the start of 2018, you know, and I'll go through these at some point and kind of clean out the ones that are really old. We got that in there. We're gonna put the lid on, and there's a kitty litter inside of this to help maintain the moisture level, keep things relatively dry. But there they are, and they'll stay in refrigeration then and in the dark till next spring when we go to, or next winter will be the earliest when we go to start seeds. So it works out pretty well. Again, if you keep them stored in refrigeration, it slows down the metabolism of the seeds so that they stay viable longer. So anyway, I guess that's it for now. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye.
Plant your seeds. Plant your seeds. You're gonna need 'em.